JavaScript waits for the image to load, then runs a function. Look at this example on my screen. It shows a message when an image finishes loading. Let's go ahead and build this together. We're going to do this in 5 steps. Step 1, we're going to select the image elements to target the image. Step 2, we are going to attach event listener to let us know when it finishes loading. Step 3, we are going to make the image to load so that the browser can download and display the image. Step 4, event is triggered, so the load fires when the image is ready. The last step will be to update the page and display the message. Now let's build the image load together. Here is my boilerplate code. But before we write any code, I quickly want to point out that in my folder, I have created another. In my code folder, I added another folder and I named it assets. So inside assets is where I put the image that we are going to be making use of in this demo. So you can just find a random image and put it at the root folder of your code and just link to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to add an image element to the page. So I can just make an image tag and give it an ID of my image. Then I need a source. So where's my image? I kept it inside the assets folder, and this is the image name. So I want to add a bit of 120 because I want it to be contained in the container. Then I can close the image tag. Then under it, I can then make another create tag that will carry the text and give it an ID of demo1. So I'm not going to be adding any text, just this. So now I have the 2 elements that I need. Then I can now move inside my script tag. Number 1, I want to reference the ID of the image. So I can just use document.getElement by IDs to target it. So that is the ID that I have here. It is what I'm referring to here. Now I can now add event listener to my image, not window this time. Image. So to add event listener, I need to select the ID of the image, then add event listener. And this time it's going to take 2 data, 2 parameters. One is the load to ensure that the entire page is fully loaded before it begins to interact with the elements that it wants to change. And now that I have this, then I can get the ID again. Get element by ID and put this. So this is the second demo, which is what I have here, and I'm using the inner HTML in order to change its content into this image loaded successfully. And you can see that on my screen there is a display of the image and there is a text under it that is saying image load successfully. So with this example now, it has been with this example now, it shows us that the load event doesn't solely work on the whole page. It can also work on specific elements like images. And this allows us to run code exactly when that element is ready. So this example shows us just that. Some of the key takeaways from these lessons are this. 1, load can be used on individual elements. 2, you can detect when an image is fully loaded. Lastly, it is useful for things like image galleries and lazy loading.